Welcome back to the Morning Woodward Show, live on the Woodward Sports Network, Detroit's all-digital sports network. My name is Stick. We have Jeff in here. We have Joey, Fish, and, of course, Alex. And then the beautiful Terry Foster will be joining us at 9 a.m. to talk about a lot of fun topics he texted me last night. So we got some good things coming up right here on the Woodward Sports Network. Make sure you download our app right now. It's available in Apple or Google Play stores. Pro Football Focus. They have not been kind to the Lions, except for our offensive line. They did give our offensive line a decent grade. But when it comes to our wide receivers, we are rated the lowest in the entire NFL.
And I agree.
No, it's not a surprise to me. I mean,
it's no surprise.
This wide receiver core, we'll start with this. T.J. Hockenson and Quintez Cephas are the only returning wide receivers this year. So a lot of guys that are improving. You don't know, a whole lot about, except for what Tyrell Williams did when he was with the Raiders and other teams. But a lot of guys that are improving. So I get where they're coming from. I looked and saw St. Brown and Cephas are all in the 3 spot. They have Tyrell and Perriman ranked the best on our team in Pro Football Focus. So those two, they think, will have the most impact. But like I said, they don't know about Amon-Ra St. Brown. I mean, he could come and have immediate impact. A lot of guys are just unproven, so I can kind of see the rating.
I mean, we're looking at 20 receptions and 350 yards as our best receiver right now last season. It's not really telling. I mean, we haven't done anything right now to have proven ourselves. So with us being last place on the wide receiver core, I couldn't agree more.
I disagree.
Name one person besides Hockenson.
Well, that's the thing.
And we're talking wide receivers.
Tyrell Williams is better than a lot of number ones. Like, you go look at the Jets. The Jets don't have anybody. And I'm not saying we're the best in the league. I'm just saying we're not the worst in the league. So to put us at the very, very bottom with a core that you really haven't seen play together, I think it's more unfamiliarity than actual they don't think these guys are good. I mean, they've never played together. We all know that. But, you hear like Herman Moore yesterday talking about Amon-Ra and how he could be a great slot wide receiver.
Could be.
Yeah, exactly.
We haven't seen it. So we're going off of potential.
Exactly. That's what they're essentially ranking is the potential of these wide receiver cores moving forward. I mean, I look at Houston's wide receiver core. They ain't got anything.
I will agree with that. They should be below us. But a lot of teams, especially in the NFL, they have one good receiver at least. I mean, the Chargers, Keenan Allen. I mean, you can go now with the Atlanta Falcons. They just traded Julio Jones. They still have
Kyle Pitts and Calvin Ridley.
Right. Like every team has this one guy. The Lions don't have. And we have T.J. Hockenson, but in their wide receiver core, we don't have that dude. I mean, we had Galladay. He was injured last year, but even the Giants now they have Galladay as their guy. I mean, we don't really have that.
He's injured
dude.
Again.
True. True. He is injured again.
As a receiving team, I would rank us different. But as a receiving core, I agree with us being one of the worst teams.
Well, Corey was able to catch up with Brashard Perriman yesterday and talk about how he feels about the Lions' potential at the wide receiver core, and this is what he had to say.
I was talking to Herman a couple moments ago, and he was saying that you were one of the guys that he's paying attention to out there on the field, and he's looking forward to seeing improve and get acclimated offense. How does it mean to you that one of your father's former teammates is looking at you, speaking of you that highly?
Man, it's huge, man. It's really unreal. Everybody know about him more, about the league. So to kind of get him, basically, looking out for me, it's crazy. And it just means everything to me, because he a baller, he's one of my pops, so it's just crazy.
What do you think is the potential of this Lions offense right now? With Jared Goff out there, you being a big part of the offense, what do you think is the potential like for the guys moving forward?
I think we can be very electric. I think when it's all said and done, we're gonna be able to do a lot of different things, and I feel like it's gonna be a lot of big plays coming from the offensive side. So I'm really excited.
So he's excited. I mean, but what else is he supposed to say? Yeah,
right.
I think we suck. We're not going to be good this year. So take that with a grain of salt. But at the same time, I feel these guys are being vastly underestimated.
And I can see the part where he said electric, because there's going to be times with this team. I mean, they're going to play well some games, but I like how he didn't say we're going to dominate or anything. I mean, he's a realist. I mean, Perriman's never been on a main part of a core. I mean, he was with the Jets and he played pretty well, but other than that, this is his most opportunity he's going to get this year with us. I mean, especially you can look at Tyrell Williams too. These guys, if they're going to have a good year, it's going to be this year with the Lions.
Especially when you look at that number one, it could be anybody on our team right now. So yes, we got pretty good players when you look statistically in the past, but as far as who our set receiving core is, we don't even know that right now.
Yeah, but I'm just looking around the league and thinking in my head, like, the Baltimore Ravens, they don't have a great wide receiver core. That's another team that you could rank below us. I mean,
they got Sammy Watkins now, I think. Now they have Rashad Bateman. He's all right.
Bateman's already hurt.
They have Hollywood Brown they had in the draft. So they have, like, it's better than us. Not a very talented one, but I would take them over Tyrell, Quintez Cephas, and Perriman. You know what I mean?
You would?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, those three I would take. Watkins is a baller. You watched him on Kansas City. And Bateman, he's a rookie, but he's talented. And then they have Hollywood Brown, who he's not the best, but I would take him over Perriman. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you.
Well, also a rookie you got to watch out for in Baltimore this year is Tylan Wallace.
True.
And he's been having a great training camp from my understanding. And, Rashad Bateman's already injured. A couple of their wide receivers are already injured. So he's been getting a lot of reps. But, yeah, I look at the Jets. I look at them. I look at Houston. And then I look at it, and it's just like, we're comparable, but I don't think we're dead last in the league.
Yeah, dead last is a little disrespectful.
It is, but, we'll see
We're
how the
dead
season
last there. We're dead last with the record. We're dead last in the quarterback. Come on, bring it all. It's like LeBron James said.
Yeah,
you will see.
I was just going to say, keep that same energy throughout the whole season, everybody.
We should send that. We should send that as a message to pro football. I'm going to say, keep talking about my squad, my personnel skills, and just go off on them.
We should mock that tweet with Woodward Sports today. Like, keep talking about our team, how they have no talent, how they can't catch passes.
Got to.
Keep
We're doing that right
energy.
after the show.
I love
Steal
it.
our idea.
I want to add this in, too, because a lot of the wide receiver cores we're ranking, it has to do with the quarterback. Like Baltimore, we just said their wide receiver core is talented, but Lamar Jackson, we still got to watch him throw the ball more. So Jared Goff, I believe, will get the job done with these guys. I mean, you saw him in L.A., and he had serviceable, what would they rank the Rams wide receiver core last year? Like, they had Cooper Kupp, Robert Woods, but they didn't have no tight end. They had really not a lot. I mean, they relied on their run game. So it has to do with the quarterbacks. I think Jared will get these guys going to where they're not dead last. I think other teams, the statistics will come out throughout the season. They'll find out.
Yeah. I'm looking for it. It's not disrespectful. It's your reality, Adam. Lions deserve to be 32nd. No, they don't, man. Look around the league. That's all I'm saying. I'm talking like, I'm not saying we're going to be 20th. I'm saying like 28th.
Who cares? You're going to have an argument over that?
Yeah.
I want 28th.
Anytime somebody puts you at dead last, that is complete disrespect.
No, it ain't. When you suck as an organization and a football team, it is well deserved.
Hey, I will add this. It's a great point Terry always makes. Lions fans feel entitled a little bit. We feel disrespected when really there's no respect to begin with because we're dead last in most things. So
it's because Dan Campbell and this squad got us feeling better. That's the only reason why we think we should be higher than 32nd.
True.
Well, I definitely think we should, and we'll find out too. That's the best part. I love this because with Pro Fantasy or Pro Football Focus, like by the end of the season, we'll be able to go back and fact check and see how good these guys actually are.
Yep,
right.
Because obviously they break down the numbers and all that good stuff. And I wonder what their criteria was for this specific thing. Because if you are going off like last season's stats, yeah, we don't have guys that put up. But you look at like a Tyrell Williams when he was a number one in Oakland, or they were still in LA
with the Chargers,
at the time,
San Diego,
and with
that.
the Chargers, he was putting up numbers. Yeah. He's a 6'4" guy. He can run like the wind. He can catch the ball. He can go up and get it. So I think there's a little bit of just maybe they look at him as past his prime, but I look at Sammy Watkins as past his prime.
True.
So, Pro Football Focus, thank you very much for giving us locker room material. Hopefully the wide receivers post that up in their room and look at it constantly.
Screw you, PFF.
Right, just you like the headline above, PFFU.
I like that. That's a good one.
I thought that was funny. Coming up next, we have the beautiful, wonderful Terry Foster in the building, and we're going to be discussing a lot of things Detroit sports right here on the Woodward Sports Network, and we're going to do that next.
We are here, downtown Fenton, my favorite Bridge Street Exchange.
That's right, and you want to switch up your wardrobe this summer? It's this easy. Ready, Joey?
I'm ready.
All right, you ready? I like it. You want to do it again?
Yeah, let's do it again.
All right. Ooh, Brixton. Nice. One more time?
Yes.
Ooh, I like the hat on this one, too. You ready to do it one more time, Joey?
I'm getting tired. One last one.
All right, let's change it. Bro, where's your shirt? You need new clothes this summer. Bridge Street Exchange in Fenton. That's where you need to go. Thank you, guys.
Here we go now. Here we go now. Here we go now.